Hi, I'm Scott Humphrey, CEO of the World Floor Covering Association. Thank you for being with us this afternoon. I hope the show has been as good for you so far as it has been for us. This is an evening of celebration for us and obviously a very popular inductee into the WFCA Floor Covering Hall of Fame. This year's inductee will join others who share this elite honor, individuals whose insights, wisdom, and leadership have dramatically changed our industry for the better. I'm not going to walk you through all of them, but here's some information I enjoy sharing when we have the opportunity to do these Hall of Fame inductions. I want to let you know something about those who are part of the Hall of Fame today. By the way, if you look behind you, you might not be able to see, but there are two kiosks on either side of the wall that says "Be a part of the solution." Those kiosks are touch screens that have the names of every inductee of the Hall of Fame, and you can find out a lot more information than what I'm going to share with you here in this brief few seconds. This list of inductees includes successful men and women, manufacturers, distributors, retailers, installers, software developers, and journalists. 3 World War II veterans, one of them who is still alive today, who served as a president of the WFCA, both associations that joined to merge to create that. Many athletes, including our most recent inductee, Vance Bell, who received a football scholarship to Georgia Tech, and another who Sports Illustrated in their silver anniversary edition named to the All-American football team. There's an Einstein who is part of the Hall of Fame, an immigrant who came to the U.S. with $60, not speaking English, and later sold controlling interest in her business for $55 million. A cattleman, an owner and president of the Atlanta Hawks, multiple authors, philanthropists, association founders, founders of CCA, Abbey, and StarNet, innovators, patent holders, a Guinness World Record holder, Ivy League educated and high school dropouts, father and son inductees, and one father, mother, and son inductee who was inducted here just a few years ago. And a man who helped to build his family business to the largest carpet manufacturer in the world, and in his 70s, when many were quitting, set out to do that again. These are real people with real passion, and they sought to make a real difference in our industry. It's safe to say that without their insight, innovation, and inspiration, the industry that we call home would be dramatically different. I know Vance is here. Are there any other inductees into the Hall of Fame that are present with us today? Well, in honor of those who are here, Vance, and those who cannot be here, let's give them a big hand. So as I said before, there is much more information on these kiosks, and I could go on, but today is about a new inductee who, like those who have joined this hallowed list before him, opted to take action. See, this is not a list of people who simply want to be. This is a list of people who chose to do. They're action-oriented. And in recent years, no individual has had a greater impact on the flooring industry than our guest of honor this afternoon. Here to further introduce tonight's honoree is a gentleman who is known in the industry as a man of wisdom, insight, and compassion, the Director of Retail Development in North America for Invista and the Stainmaster brand, my friend, Pommy Bueller.
Wow. What an amazing who's who of the industry. If I look nervous, I am actually nervous. That's not funny. Thank God I have an amazing tan that hides my nervousness. I want to thank you, all of you, because each and every one of you, every day, you work so hard to make a huge difference in this industry. This is an amazing industry. Yours truly has enjoyed 40 amazing years, every day meeting some amazing human beings. And I knew Piet Dossche for a long time, but I got to know him about 5 years ago. He got me on his first hello, and the more I got to know him, the more it was fun. One day in Napa on one of the NFA meetings, we were together, and we started with a glass of wine. Look what 10, 12, 15 bottles of wine can do to you. It's really, that's not funny either. Thank you. I think there are some folks who do make a difference. There are some folks who really take it to the next level, who are transformational and who are innovators, who are geniuses, who focus on the market, and who really believe in the sixth sense of focus, and that is what our friend Pete did, is he focused on it. One day I was just having a simple conversation with him, and I said, Pete, what do we need to do to make this industry better? He said, well, Tommy, we need to make our customers very, very successful. I said, well, that's a pretty noble cause, but what about us? He says, if you make them successful, we'll all be successful. What a wonderful way of thinking things. I can actually, I have a lot of material. I can probably talk for 4 or 5 hours or so. Some of you know me that I can't even say hello in less than 30 minutes. So I will not take too much of a time, but I asked many of you to send me some dirty stories and all those kind of things, juicy stories about Pete. And you really took upon that one. I want you to know that it will, if I start taking everybody's name, and I will definitely miss somebody. So what I did is I put together a little book of memories for Pete, and each and every one of you, your story, your accolades, and your introduction, and your recommendation is absolutely in there. Every one of you who send the email or you send that. So this is what I'm going to give it to Pete and Pete's family, so that, and it is all on vinyl. I want to make sure that it is LBT. So this will last for hundreds and hundreds of years. So that way the grandchildren and the grandchildren will always remember, how it was. I think one of the things I want to share with you is we all make a difference, but let's all every day think how to make this industry better. We all can do. Let's all focus, let's all pledge that we make this industry better by selling for something, not against something. Because when you put energy for something, that grows, and that is one of the things my friend Pete did that. There's a beautiful video that would have taken me 15 hours to describe it, and it is going to be amazing. So let's watch a little quick video.
I've been in flooring for 34 years. I don't know anything else. That's all I've done. But I'm proud of it.
I also want to share with you that it was not easy to convince Pete that he would allow me to dig deeper into his personal life and fill the application and all those kind of things. It took a lot of hard work to twist his arm. If it is still hurting, I did that. I want to thank everybody from the World Floor Covering Association to allow me to file that application. And I want to thank all the folks behind the scenes at US Floors who were able to provide me all the material that I needed to file the application also. And Pete, thank you very much for giving me an honor and opportunity. And it is absolutely privilege and honor of my life to call you my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Piet Dossche.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow, what a group.
Isn't that something?
Oh, thank you very much. Oh,
Pete.
thank you, Pami. You were
for you
wonderful.
and the
So,
family.
so we're going to have this book for all of you who are invited tonight. And that's pretty much all of you. I think this book will be laying at the entrance of the lounge tonight. And if you want to write something in there, I would really appreciate it. If you don't want to write something in there, that's fine too. No pressure. There's a couple empty pages. So, this is just absolutely unbelievable. Pami, if you think you're nervous, oh my God, look at all this here. What a recognition. But I wrote a few words down here, so just to make sure that I kind of don't miss the things that I want to say. First of all, 2013. Who ever thought it's 7 years ago that we had a small booth here, and we were showing Cortec for the first time, and we having an installation session on a flat table, and there was quite a bit of noise around this whole installation, and people came after the first day. The first day we just made noise. The second day everybody said, we better go and check this out, where all this noise is coming from. So everybody came, and we really felt at that time that we had the right product, because the comments that we got back from our customers were just absolutely incredible. And it was the beginning of a fantastic growth area that shows here in this hall with all these different manufacturers and all these different suppliers showing this product. So we're very proud of that. Philippe was with me, and my first customer, Bruce. Where is Bruce? Bruce is the one who kind of committed on the first day at 9 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, Bruce, for getting this thing going. So anyway, let's get back on script, otherwise I'm going to ramble a little bit too much. So first of all, Pami and Scott, thank you very much for your kind words and this absolutely wonderful introduction. So dear colleagues, friends and family, I'm really standing here in front of you, extremely honored and humbled to be inducted in the WFCA Hall of Fame. You have no idea what this means to me. I thank the WFCA, Scott Humphrey as the CEO, and all the board members for this recognition, and especially Pami for putting my name forward. Thank you very much. As the newest member of this illustrious group of industry leaders, I want to recognize, first and foremost, the achievements made by those 49 executives who were inducted ahead of me and established our industry early on and brought it to the growth and prosperity we enjoy today. The entrepreneurship and vision of leaders like Alan Lauberbaum, Harry Saul, Bob Shaw, Alan Greenberg, Howard Brodsky, Phil Gutierrez, just to name a few, has created a thriving and prosperous industry where once you enter, you'll never leave. And I'm especially honored tonight to be inducted in the same year as Vance Bell, an executive I had the pleasure and the privilege to work for during the last 3 years, and who I respect tremendously for his strong and steady leadership and unwavering integrity. Vance, congratulations as well. But this recognition is not just about me. I didn't do this all by myself. A lot of other people helped me in getting where we are today. It's not just about my achievements or contribution to the industry. It is as much a recognition for all the people who supported, guided, and believed in me along the way. In my early days of my career, some 39 years ago, I got to learn the importance of hard work, always more, higher efficiency, larger volumes, and big thinking from Roger de Klerk, the founder of the Beaulieu flooring group in Belgium. Once in the States, in the 90s, Ed Rawson, owner of D&W Carpets, and a partner with the Boucard family in Coronet, was all about cost and overhead control, cost saving and overhead control. His favorite slogan hung above his desk in big letters, big bold letters, and it said, "If you don't make it or sell it, you're suspect." Carl Boucard, amazing. I didn't know that Carl was going to be here, but Carl Boucard showed me how a positive outlook and a strong focus on building long-lasting customer relations were crucial building blocks for a successful company. His impact and contributions to our industry, Carl, more than deserve an induction in the Hall of Fame. And then, of course, came US Floors in 2001. With nothing more than a dream, a passion, and determination to be successful, we started US Floors from our guest bedroom. From there, we grew the company and established ourselves as the innovator and brand leader in the rigid core LVT with the launch of our CoreTech product. I thank the entire US Floors team who helped build our company, created WPC and rigid core, and put CoreTech on the map as the dominant brand of this innovative technology. Where's the US Floors team? Where are the guys? Hear it. Thank you very much, everyone. But there are some special people present here as well, and who I would like to recognize. I would be greatly remiss if I did not recognize the hard work and dedication, support, friendship of Philippe Ramouspe. Philippe, my buddy Philippe, hey here. Philippe. Debbie Harden, Debbie, Russell Gwynn, Sam Rubel. Sam is here, I'm sure, as well. Is Sam here? Sherry Ramsey and the entire US Floor sales and management team for creating with me this incredible success story CoreTech is proven to be. My family is here as well. Everybody's here. I'm really thankful for all of you coming out. And I'd like to thank them for their support and love, because over the years, we traveled a lot. We were not home all the time. I missed a lot of great things with the family, but at the end of the day, it's all been worthwhile, and they supported me tremendously in those years. And I'd like to thank them very much. I'd like to thank specifically Julian and Rachel, Rachel with a little baby boy, Arthur, and a new one here, for spending 5 years of their time in Shanghai and help us to build this organization in what it has become today. So thank you very much. My brother Jan and his wife Charlotte flew over from Belgium specifically, and they're doing a fantastic job conquering Europe with our CoreTech products. But above all, I'm grateful to my wife and partner Sabine for her unwavering support and encouragement she has given me over all the years. I know it wasn't always easy, but great achievements never come easy. And at the end, together, we pulled it off. Thank you very much. I love you much. Now, anybody receiving a recognition like this must not only be grateful, but also understand and accept it comes with a responsibility, an obligation, and a mandate to help grow and prosper our industry. There is no doubt we have seen tremendous change in the last 5 years. The rapid growth of LVT category, and specifically rigid core, has disrupted all other categories and completely changed the landscape of the flooring market. From a mere 5% of the industry 7 years ago, LVT has grown to capture close to 20% share of the flooring markets. All other categories, carpet, wood, laminate, and even tile and stone, have been greatly affected by this meteoric rise of LVT and rigid LVT. Carpet share has declined, as we all know, but at a faster pace than anybody expected, creating major challenges to right-size manufacturing which is greatly affecting the communities in Dalton and surrounding areas. With close to 80% of LVT produced overseas, it has shifted a major portion of our market to rely on manufacturing partners outside of our country. Without any doubt, the speed by which our supplier partners have been able to respond to this explosive demand in LVT contributed greatly to the 25% compounded annual growth of the category we've seen in the last 5 years. There's some Chinese suppliers here, and I really want to thank them as well for their contribution to the growth of this category, because we know how difficult it is to make it ourselves. We're trying hard, but we haven't got it all figured out yet. So where are our Chinese partners? Thank you very much. When LVT was merely 5% of the market, its influence and effect on the overall profitability of the flooring industry was somewhat negligent. Today, this picture looks very different. With 20% market share and no end of growth in sight, it is crucial to the profitability and health of our industry. The success of LVT has resulted in many companies manufacturing, importing, distributing, and selling the products. Overcapacity in the sector is creating constant downward spiraling and pricing pressure, leading to profit erosion and strong warning signals towards commoditization. The easiest strategy to get the product sold is price. And there's always somebody eager to respond to lower pricing. No matter what the origin of the product is, or how little structure and focus on quality and sustainability there is behind. This type of competition is destroying the profitability of this category and will lead to its demise, just like the way laminate ended up. Profit is not a dirty word. Profit is not a dirty word. Profit is the lifeline of any business. Profit is what it's all about, as it enables us to invest, pay our associates, reward our shareholders, and give back to our community. We're all enjoying the benefits this LVT and rigid core product boom is providing us today: growth and profitability. Shame on us if we let this become a commodity. Shame on us if we let price erosion destroy what we work so hard for. Shame on us if 10 years from now, all what's left is another history lesson how not to do this. Don't get me wrong. Competition is healthy, and I welcome it. It stimulates creativity and innovation, builds growth and consumer demand. But competition without a focus on the long-term viability and health of our industry is negative and destructive. If your business is all about short-term gain, all about price, without a focus on innovation, product improvements, and bringing a higher value to the consumer, you have no place in our industry. Profit is not a dirty word. Why am I saying this? Why am I saying all this? As the originator and innovator of this category, I take it as my mandate to talk about this and encourage everyone involved to embrace and reward product innovation and to shy away from destructive commoditization. We're all in this together. This is our industry right now. Let's keep it viable. Let's make sure it continues to thrive. I came to this country for the first time in 1978. I was 18 years old, in the summer between high school and college. The can-do attitude, the positive vibes, and the entrepreneurial spirit I witnessed made a lasting impression on me. And from that day forward, I wanted to be part of this progressive society and immigrate to the United States. The American dream was always the shining example of how vision, hard work, passion, and a dose of luck could create success and prosperity. And I wanted to create my own American dream. Our opportunity came in 1990 when we moved to Dalton to join Carl at WFCA, and the rest is history. Be no mistaken, Let nobody tell you any different. This country is the greatest country to provide an opportunity to be an entrepreneur, build a business, and be successful. Capitalism and free market economy work and are the DNA of our country. Let nobody tell you anything different. But trophies are there to be burned, as they are merely a recognition and award of performance and success achieved in the past. The future is what we must focus on. What can we do next? How can we move the bar forwards and upwards? And how can we leave our industry in a better place for those who come behind us? This is the pledge I make and the mandate I take upon me with the honor of being inducted in the Hall of Fame. Because, like with anything in life, it's not how you start, but it's how you finish. Thank you very much. All by myself and nobody else? It's our family. Here we go.